Hello everyone, we're back again with some more AC3 Remastered. So, to recap, we had assassinated Silas Thatcher, enlisted the aid of a native woman named Zio, and we met her once again in the frontier, and she asked us to go and deal with a fortress, or a small fort, that potentially could give us a location to an Edward Braddock, a man that we've seen before. So now, we are asked to wait for her next time, considering that we've just assisted her and she'll give us more information. So we're going to be staying at this tavern, I think, for a while, until said information comes back.
The cold, cold ground. Here, here.
Hard at work, I see.
How did you...
It is time. We've set up camp to the north. Meet me there.
Finally.
Gentlemen, let us away.
Pardon me.
First it was too cold. Now it's too goddamn hot.
And humid too. It's a right swamp, I tell you.
To say nothing of the mosquitoes.
Warm weather and bugs are soon to be the least of our worries.
What? You mean the bulldog? Please. We'll be in that one's beef soon enough and on to the next.
Where's your boy Lee gone off to?
Returned to finish out his service under Braddock.
I imagine the Bulldog's none too pleased after the stunt we pulled.
Pleased to spin a tale of my incompetence and beg forgiveness. He has a way with words, especially when it comes to flattery. I expect he'll be welcomed back with open arms.
Which would give us a man inside.
Precisely.
Unless you've underestimated our enemy.
If I have, Charles will sense it first and make his escape. He's more clever than you think.
When this is done, I'm taking a week in New York. It's high time I went and saw the sights.
Of empty whiskey bottles and women's breeches, no doubt.
What other kinds of sights is worth seeing?
I see you've been busy.
All these men are from many different tribes, united in their desire to see Braddock sent away. The Abenaki, the Lenape, the Shawnee.
And you? Who do you stand for?
Myself.
What would you have me do?
Will you help the others to prepare? Follow. They come.
Everything all right, sir?
Just savoring the moment. No doubt, many wonder why it is we've pushed so far west. These are wild lands, as yet untamed and unsettled. But it shall not always be so. In time, our holdings will no longer suffice. And that day is closer than you think. We must ensure our people have ample room to grow and further prosper. Which means we need more land. The French understand this, and endeavor to prevent such growth. They skirt around our territory, erecting forts and forging alliances. awaiting the day they might strangle us with the noose they've built. This must not come to pass. We must sever the cord and send them back. This is why we ride. To offer them one last chance. The French will leave. Or they will die!
Now's the time to strike.
Wait. To scatter the expedition is not enough. We must ensure that Braddock falls, else he's sure to try again. I'll disguise myself as one of his own and make my way to his side. Your ambush will provide the perfect cover for me to deliver the killing blow.
Right.
We await your signal.
There, in front of us.
Sugar. It's not how it's supposed to go. That was close. Almost got in trouble there. Fuck's sake. Oh, no, 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 no.
Kill them!
Why is it that when I wanted to go into the bloody bale, the guarantee to kill...
We await your signal.
There, in front of us.
No, just... don't get mad. Definitely not what I wanted.
You won't lose
I was not in combat.
How could anyone call this forest home?
I'm telling you, with the French push back, there'll be a lot of opportunities for us up north.
Have you mean? Sir? You are grateful to have.
Edward. Not so fun on the other end of the barrel, is it?
Look out!
Sir.
It's Charles. Can't let Braddock get away.
Where are you off to, Edward?
Oh no. You know what, I'm gonna restart that again because for some reason I wouldn't let me shoot the first one. Which is bullshit. Not yet, not yet, not yet. What was the third one? Didn't even fire. Just like try again. There we go.
I never took you for a coward, Edward.
Come on, then! Such arrogance. I always knew it would be the end of you. Is the end of you.
Don't. Hurry before he gets away! I said go!
I don't deserve this! You're a hypocrite, Haytham!
I'm sorry, Edward, but you forced my hand.
God damn it!
We kicked him over.
Why, Haytham?
Your death opens a door. Nothing personal. Well, maybe it is a little personal. Been a pain in my ass, after all.
But we are brothers in arms.
Once, perhaps. No longer.
Do you think I've forgotten what you did? All those innocents slaughtered, and for what? It does not engender peace to cut your way to resolution.
Wrong. Whether we applied the sword more liberally and more often, the world would be a better place than it is today.
In this instance,
I concur. Farewell, Edward.
it's done. Now I've upheld my part of the bargain. I expect that you will honor yours.
Follow me.
No. No!
You seem disappointed.
I thought that I held a key that would open something here.
This room is all there is.
I expected more. What do they mean?
It tells the story of Yodzizu, who came into their world and shaped it for what life might come. She had a hard journey, fraught with great loss and peril. But she believed in her children and what they might achieve. And though she is long gone from the physical world, her eyes still watch over us. Her ears still hear our words. Her hands still guide us. And her love still gives us strength.
You've shown me great kindness, dear. Thank you. I should go.
Get in there, Haytham. Get in there. Alrighty. Well, we've gotten rid of Edward Braddock. We now know that the precursor site was nothing more than just a wall, at least in Haytham's point of view, meaning that it doesn't really go anywhere. Don't need to do any of these. We'll allow Connor to deal with that.
Master Kenway. Did you find it then?
It was not the right place.
The others are waiting for you.
Gentlemen, please, sit. I fear our temple was no more than a painted cave. Although it did contain precursor images and script, which means we are close.
Not close enough, it seems.
We need to redouble our efforts and expand our order and establish a permanent base here. Although the site eludes us, I am confident we will find it.
Truth.
Hear, hear.
Furthermore, I believe it is time we welcome Charles into our fold. He has proven himself a loyal disciple and served unerringly since the day he came to us. He should be able to share in our knowledge and reap all the benefits that such a gift implies. Are any opposed? Very well. Charles, come, stand. Do you swear to uphold the principles of our order and all that for which we stand?
I do.
And never to share our secrets nor divulge the true nature of our work?
I do.
And to do so from now until death, whatever the cost?
I do.
Then we welcome you into our fold, brother. Together, we will usher in the dawn of a new world, one defined by purpose and order. Give me your hand. You are a Templar. May the Father of Understanding guide us.
May the Father of Understanding guide us.
Wait, what?
Now, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. When this game first came out and this scene took place, every single one of us, every single fan, was like, Desmond, what the fuck? So now we're going to get, I suppose, Desmond's reaction to this.
You all saw that, right?
Wow.
Well, indeed.
The key must be the amulet Haytham took from London.
We might know what it looks like, but we're no closer to finding it. Desmond, you need to keep going.
Hey, he's your ancestor too. Why don't you hop in the Animus?
Really? That's your response? It's like dealing with a 6-year-old. What is wrong with you, Desmond?
You want to know what's wrong? I'm sick of being treated like I'm not even here. Desmond, do this. Desmond, do that. Desmond, you better figure things out because the sun is going to turn us all to ash. And I know I was really nice to you, but actually I'm just another Templar plot twist. And yes, I would like very much for you to be controlled by a magic space wizard so that you can murder me. So there's your answer. I'm sick of being a goddamn pawn. I thought it might be different with you. I mean, you're my father, but turns out you're no better than the fucking Templars.
Ooh.
Don't you ever equate me to those bastards again. You hear me? Everything I do, everything I have done, has been for you. Maybe I pushed a little too hard, asked a little too much, but try and remember exactly what's at stake here. You need to get it together, kid. We're running out of time.
Right, that was unusual. Well, I'm just going to pretend that this never happened and get back to bringing everyone up to speed on where we stand. The news isn't good. It appears this temple is powered by a collection of, well, I guess they're batteries. You found one on your way in, but there aren't any more, at least not down here.
Any idea on where we can find replacements?
Not yet, so I intend to tiptoe into the Abstergo database. Now, if I can cross-reference these particular devices with their database, then maybe we'll get lucky.
See what you can do.
Obviously. Anyway, Desmond, you can either take a look around here or we can head back to the Animus.
Alrighty. So this is what our modern day segments now look like. So we're finally in, well, tomb, the temple, the precursor site. And this is where all the knowledge that they accumulated is. Now, keep this in mind. So the past videos that I've shown everyone, especially relating to the Sage of Aita, Juno, Aita, Tinia, and Minerva, all four of them were here, in this very room, trying to figure out how to save the world. 6 they tried, all failed. But the seventh one was a possible means of salvation. But the 7th one, nobody knows what it is. It wasn't even used at the time, due to whatever reason. But I believe it wasn't used because time ran out. And now that the assassins are really ahead on Abstergo, at least in the modern story, at least right now, Abstergo have been searching for places like these for years. They have had access to potential precursor sites, but none of them have ever really been here. Which is an actual first for the assassins. Well, besides obvious ancestry, but, you know, that is what it is. Now, I know that Desmond does have a computer that he's able to access, but I can't remember where that computer is. Is it this one? It is. Okay, so these are the patch notes. Animals, enough said. Faster. And you can instantly travel to any unlocked area. Yep. Revamp the map. It now provides lots of additional information. Yep. Database. First of all, welcome back. Yep. The mission. I know it's easy to get distracted whilst inside the Animus, but I'm hoping everyone can stay focused here. We need to find the key. Also, do not go exploring the temple without first clearing it with me. And carry your headsets with you at all times. Can't afford to lose anyone because curiosity got the better of them. But short-handed as is. Balls. Right. We got a visitor down here. It's Juno. She's been appearing every now and then. Sort of flits through the air. Reminds us, remind us to guard you well. Find the key, blah blah blah, and then poof, disappears. At first we thought it was just another holographic recording, but then your father called her some rather choice words, and she glared at him. Honest. Swiveled those eyes in his direction and frowned. Creeped me out. I don't know if she's reaching out to us from the past, if it's some part of her is actually still conscious, or if maybe she's inside the apple like some evil genie. Whatever it is, gives me the creeps. And on that note, happy Halloween. Though I suppose Haytham's amulet is technically a piece of Eden, it's not particularly exciting. It functions as a key, and well, that's about it. I know, we all use these things being incredibly powerful and thus rather dangerous, but this one is neither. It is weird and I'm disappointed. That said, it's still critical to our mission, so I suppose that counts for something. Good Lord, Rebecca. With all the quote fixes and updates and improvements you're supposedly put into this recent software revision, one would think you would have had a decade to include the British English Dictionary in the spell checker. Some of us prefer to use proper language when corresponding. The database keeps trying to replace the letters S with Zs in certain words. And it declared war on the letter U as well. realize becomes realize, and color becomes color. Wrong. It's all rather ethnocentric if you ask me. Also, quite against the principles of the Assassin Brotherhood. Last I checked, and here I thought we were meant to be all inclusive. Just a quick heads up. Replying to email chains will no longer return multiple instances to the word should cut down on subject through length. Are you sure about that? See above. Haha, very funny, Sean. Focus, please. Okay. Hey there, Desmond. As you'll see from the date of this email, yeah, you've been in the Animus for a few days now, but don't worry, I've been staying on top of your vitals, not even a blip, so it looks like extending the sessions won't be a problem. Whatever happened between you and 16 seems to have increased your tolerance. The Animus keeps you in a resting state, which takes care of fatigue. And your memories are vivid enough we're actually seeing micro movements in your muscles, which means no apathy issues either. Still, we'll be bringing you out for breaks just to stay on the safe side. Nice. Okay. Do you know? Okay, that's just weird.
What are you working on?
Lots of different stuff. If you're going into the field, we need a way to keep tabs on you and stay in touch. Hacking into local security systems won't cut it.
Thanks.
For what?
I don't know. Everything. You've sacrificed a lot for me. You and Sean both. I mean, you upgraded the Animus, you helped train me, pulled me out of that coma. You put all that work into the database and helped me solve Clay's puzzles. I know I haven't been the easiest person to work with, and I'm sorry for that. I just want you to know that even if I'm shitty at showing it, I appreciate everything you've done.
You really think we'll finally get some answers down here?
Maybe. Talking to the first Civ has always been a pain in the ass, though.
Imagine what it must be like for them.
What do you mean?
They've been separated from us by tens of thousands of years. A completely different language and culture. Possessed of an intelligence vastly superior to our own. We're lucky they've communicated as much as they have.
I don't know why they had to make this all so complicated. I mean, if they need something from me, they should just come out and say it.
I've been wondering about that myself. I get the sense Juno and Minerva didn't exactly see eye to eye. I'm studying everything I can get my hands on, but maybe you'll find something down here that can shed light on the mystery. What happened between them, and why?
What do you think's behind that door?
No idea.
Do you think it can save us?
The first Civ seemed to think so.
What if it's dangerous?
It's not like we have a lot of alternatives.
Well, we could... I don't know, warn the president?
And what's he gonna do? Who's to say he isn't in bed with Abstergo? Seems everyone is these days.
What if we went to them? To Abstergo, I mean.
Thought about it, actually. Showing them what we've seen, trying to work together. They must know so much more than we do, but...
What is it?
It's possible they know exactly what's going to happen. That they want it to happen. I mean, for all we know, they're hiding out in bunkers right now, waiting for the world to end. And then, when it's all over, out they come. Ready to take control.
God, I hope you're wrong.
So do I, Rebecca. So do I.
Alright, any more?
Alright, I should be getting back to work.
Okay.
Yes? Just thought I'd, say hi.
You have more important things to do right now.
Jesus, Dad.
What? What do you want me to say?
I don't know. Hi, son. How are you? What have you been up to?
I know what you've been up to. Nothing. You wasted away in some shitty apartment with a pointless job, while the rest of us were out there fighting to make a difference.
You are such an asshole. Are you thinking about hitting me again? Because this time, I will hit back.
Let's just get back to work, okay?
Would you look at that?
What is it?
If I had to guess, I would say it's a counter. And judging from the iconography, I think it's safe to say when that's emptied, the end begins.
Great, so we even got a countdown even in here. Wonderful.
Hello, Desmond. How's things?
Same old. Another day, another ancestor.
Who'd have thought you'd have a Templar in your family tree?
I think he started out as an assassin. They must have turned him.
Right you are, in fact. I've been reviewing our archives, and it appears that Haytham's father was indeed an assassin. Which means he was likely one too, at least for a little while.
What else did you find?
That fella from the opera, Reginald Birch, Grand Master of the London chapter of Templars, he and Haytham's father, a man named Edward, well, they were long-time rivals. Now, it appears Birch got his hands on Haytham at a rather young age. Worked his wiles to convince Haytham to switch sides. Wonder how he did it. I'll see if I can't dig up more. Honest answer, please, Desmond. Do you think we're getting out of this alive?
I don't know. I mean, it's a pretty tall order. If the first Civ couldn't save the world, how the hell are we supposed to swing it?
We have some time.
We have less than 2 months. They had decades and a lot more resources. And the worst part is we knew this was coming for, what, hundreds of years?
History repeats, it seems. The first Civ was so busy with their war against us, no one even noticed what was happening. We get advance warning and then fall to fighting with the Templars. Lovely.
Hopefully, whatever's behind that door will make a difference.
And if it doesn't, well, at least we tried. Back to work I go. You should consider doing the same.
Yeah, there's some truth to that, with what Sean just said. Alright, so, what we're going to do is we'll stop the video here. I hope you've enjoyed so far, and the next time you see me, I will be getting myself in that Animus, where Juno is.